Hello, I'm making this video to show how I'm adhering an LED flashlight onto my wheelchair. The adhesive I'm using is made for construction. It's called PL 9000, and this is a very robust and strong adhesive. The only thing you have to check is if the plastic housing the flashlight is made out of contains a few ingredients that this is not designed to handle. So this first step of this is I'm just applying some of the PL 9000 to the back of the flashlight, and I'm being careful to miss the spots where it allows the cover to slide open in order to change the batteries. Ultimately, I'm going to be wiring in so this is permanently a part of the wheelchair and the lights are controlled by my joystick. For now, I'll be using the flashlight's on-off mechanism. I've just gone ahead and applied the adhesive. This is it right here, those little lines of it. Okay, and I've already marked on the wheelchair where I want this to sit, with it ending in the bottom right corner. Now I can already see a mistake that I've made that I'd like you to be able to avoid. The neck part of my wheelchair, right in here, I don't want to end up putting glue into that, so I've just slightly removed the glue with my finger. Okay, so here it goes onto here. Okay, just like that. Now, the labeling on the adhesive says to give it 2 minutes so that the strength of the glue is maximized. So we're going to do that tonight, so we'll just have a quick inspirational moment with Ron. You know, I was to the swimming pool tonight, and I got talking to the lifeguards, and we got talking about mental health. And I actually had a similar conversation earlier this afternoon with one of the Ontario, Canada government workers. The stigma of having a mental health challenge, it's over. The times are changing, and we go to the doctors about our bodies because a muscle might be broken, or we have diabetes or high blood pressure. There's nothing wrong, and there's no shame in saying that you need help with your mind if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, or any number of ailments. I want to encourage you to live your life at the most that's absolutely possible. So I've now given the PL 9000 time to get tacky. So here's where it will be permanently positioned, and I'm just lining this up with the tape that I added the wheelchair, and it just so happens that the red part of my light here is just only a fraction of an inch wider than that opening. Okay, and that's where I want it to live. Now if I can just conceal that little bit of PL right there. There we go. Okay, and I'm just straightening it out. So with the PL 9000, you have approximately 15 minutes to go ahead and reposition. And then once you're outside of that time, it's there. And I was well assured at the hardware store I bought this that it's not going nowhere. And it would actually cause damage to rip apart and destroy the item it was glued to. Okay, I'm just taking one final look underneath to make sure it lines up with the tape guide that I'd put on for myself, and it's looking real good. So I'm going to leave it there. Now, for temporary bracing, just so it won't move, just going to go ahead and put a piece of masking tape over the top. I'm going to have to make a slight adjustment again. There we go, and I'm checking for straightness again. Okay, it's there, that's fine. Now that would just give just a short-term bonding and just a little bit of pressure. What I'm seeing, and it's not quite visible on the camera, is just a dot of the PL 9000 right there in that corner, and that's why I'm making these fine adjustments. I take pride in my wheelchair. You know, this is a tool for me. This is so I can live my life and be a part of the community. And ultimately, I'm making this video so that you're inspired for the same thing, and I wish the best for you in your life. There we go. Okay, so I'll be leaving that sit there, and the little instructions on the back of the dispensing tube, I pulled away to vent for the 2 minutes I talked about, and it needs the materials pressed firmly together for 10 minutes. So I will follow that, and then it takes between 24 hours and 72 hours to cure, between 1 and 3 days. We're now in the Canadian fall weather. Temperatures are just above freezing, and I'm certainly not going to expose my wheelchair to the cold weather, at least for the first 24 hours. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, so that's the LED light on the wheelchair, and I will show you it functioning at night in another video. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye for now.